Making strange noises that were once your language, but don't make sense on Earth. Hashtag alienkin. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Reddit video. And today we are going to be looking at r/Tumblr in action. Let's go. Okay, so Tumblr. Tumblr. We all love Tumblr, don't we? Let me see my fact checker. Yep, that's correct. We all love it. I mean, really, it's not Tumblr itself. It's more, for some reason, the types of people it attracts. I wonder if I have many Tumblr fans. Hold on, let's see. Okay, good. There's not many posts, and one of them is just this very flattering image. Thank you for that. Those weren't good times. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into it. Now,
dear H&M, this is an image of two mirrors in your store. One, on the right, shows a normal reflection, my normal height and weight, 5'7", size 14. On the left, you can clearly see I appear shorter and fatter. Why on earth do you have curved mirrors in your stores? They show an incorrect and unflattering image.
Tell me about it.
And frankly, have no place outside of a fairground funhouse.
Oh yes guys, you can clearly see it is so distorted, and when we separate it and compare them side by side, they're obviously stretching it. Guys, wake up, open your eyes. They're clearly bending their mirrors so that people feel worse about themselves and buy more clothes. Come on guys, how do you not see this? This kid literally brought a jug of water to class and is just drinking out of it. I hate college and I hate white people. Same, what a madman. How dare he do that? How dare he drink? How dare he want to stay hydrated at a low price? Criminal. Hate white people. I think feminism is really great and important, but some people on this website use it as an excuse to be absolute dickwads to boys. And it seems like they are striving for dominance, not equality.
Men like you are the reason we need feminism.
I'm a 16-year-old girl. Ah yes, just assuming that the person whose opinion you don't like is of this group of people, that's not telling of anything. That's not prejudice. No. I literally do not care about your gender, sexuality, or skin color. I literally only care whether you're a nice effing human being or not.
So basically, you're racist, sexist, and homophobic.
How exactly could you have come remotely close to that conclusion? Yeah, when Martin Luther King said that he wants his kids to not be judged by the color of his skin, but the content of their character? What a disgusting human being. That's not okay, Mr. King. Are you suggesting that we look past the attributes of ourselves, like the way we look, the color of our skin, things like that, that we can't help, and think of people as actual people? Sickening.
If you feel the need to affirm to someone that you aren't racist, then maybe you actually are.
You're a pedophile.
Actually, I'm a minor myself, so watch what you say.
Sorry, but if you feel the need to affirm to someone that you aren't a pedophile, then maybe you actually are. They heard the train coming. They could see the steam over the horizon. They saw the bright light barreling towards them, yet did not think to get off the track. Press F to pay respects.
Guess how many women Elon Musk follows on Twitter? Hint, same number of people currently on Mars.
I use Twitter for news orgs. My Insta has same women as men. What's up with the phony PC police axe grinding? Guys, I can tell you with 100% confidence that this article was written, well, A, because it matters, and B, because the writer really cares about it. And not just because they wanted Elon Musk in the title.
Don't tell me you understand why I'm vegan. If you understood, you would be vegan too.
Understanding doesn't equal agreement. I understand why Walter White started to cook meth. Doesn't mean I'm gonna buy an RV and a barrel of methylamine. I love the high horse this person is just constantly on. Just, okay, if you understood why I'm vegan, then you would be too, because I am 100% unequivocally right. What's that, Mr. Aristotle? Being able to entertain a thought without accepting how about you crap off, buddy?
So this was taped above the water fountains at my school.
Okay, and at first glance, it's pretty bad. Like, wow. We go to the same school. I watched you put that piece of paper up there and take the picture. Okay, now how do you respond to being called out like this? What do you do? Will you block them and then just cover your ears and go, la 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 la, can't hear you? Pro tip, don't learn a language if you do not come from the language's bearers, i.e. don't learn French if you're not French, don't learn Chinese if you're not Chinese, don't learn Icelandic if you're not Icelandic. It just appropriates culture more. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one's a joke, but the fact that I'm only pretty sure is kind of the problem here.
If I hear someone say, everyone has their own opinion, one more time, I might freaking crack. Stop normalizing other people's bigotry.
Intolerance of somebody else's opinion is literally the definition of bigotry.
A deaf baby hears for the first time. Thousands of hours of patient experimentation went into this. Science is glory. Just absolutely heartwarming. You know, the baby's life is just that much easier, you know?
Well, that's what you may think, but actually, a more accurate headline, hearing parent doesn't know how to deal with deaf baby and decides their life for them without their knowledge or consent. Let's just wait years for the kid to be able to make a decision when it's probably too late for the surgery or whatever to be done, so they can have the baby's say on the matter, because maybe they don't want to hear, maybe, like, what? Where's the logic here? There's none. Actually, no, don't vaccinate the baby. We don't know if they want it yet. We can risk the plague. It's their choice. Okay, and here we have two separate articles from Cosmopolitan. Oh boy. Confirmed. Men who objectify women are effing horrible. Okay, well, maybe you have a point. I mean, I'm not gonna argue.
Oh, and also, did I forget to mention 36 summer Olympic bulges that deserve gold?
Am I PewDiePie yet? Do I have 60 million subs yet? Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I'm so happy to say, after years of hard work, I have been accepted into Yale Med School. There's a long road ahead. Good job! Might I add a shout out to your white privilege for you? Lamau? You just have to insert your opinion everywhere?
Just saying. You come from a white, privileged background. You make it seem like you did all of this yourself, but I'm just keeping things real by giving a nod to your privilege.
Melissa, I grew up in a foster home. Both my parents were alcoholics and gave me up when I was 5. I had to take care of my brother for 2 years until we got adopted, and then we were both abused by that family and had to go back to the orphanage for another 2 years. I spent long nights studying and working part-time in high school just to support myself and brother. I was lucky enough to have good grades and get into a decent undergrad after 8 years of late nights, study groups, no dating, no partying, weekend studying, working, and applying to scholarships and loans. I finally got accepted into my top choice. I understand the concept of privilege, but it sounds more like you're trying to condescend me rather than be helpful.
Okay, sweetie. You claim to understand privilege, but you can't even self-crit. Bye-bye.
This one's actually a little bit annoying. Like, there's all the reasons it was difficult and why they're happy and grateful to be here. And then the only response is just,
well, not really.
You're white? I'm not even trying to be all wrecked feminist videos here, and I mean, obviously take what I say with a grain of salt. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not even dismissing the idea of privilege. I'm sure there's plenty of valid evidence to support it, that there is privilege among certain groups of people, all that. But just using that as a way to condescend and demerit someone for their own achievement is just like the least productive and most divisive thing you could possibly do. It's just good to keep in mind that most people aren't like this. Most people are reasonable and just want to go about their own day. And I'm sure this is only the absolute worst of Tumblr. I'm sure most of it's fine. I hope. This artist recreated sexist vintage ads with the roles reversed, and it's too perfect. We took sexist stuff from decades ago and made it sexist in a different way. Applaud our genius! Look, I don't even care about the politics of it, right? Why are you wearing that in bed? The both of you, you're as bad as each other. Acceptable reasons for not having your pronouns in your bio. You're unsure of them? It might out you. You don't share personal info online. Unacceptable reasons for not having your pronouns in your bio. You're cis? It's obvious. You don't think it's important. Imagine actually being at a point in your life where this is your big concern. Like, it's not even yourself and staying consistent with what you believe. No. It's what other people do. It's if other people put it there, because that affects you. Women feeling attraction to men is a social construct that men have tried their hardest to make actually a real thing. Women are naturally attracted to women, not men. Any attraction felt towards men is a product of social conditioning. And if we, as a class, are to truly achieve liberation, it has to collectively be unlearned. You have any proof, any evidence? Oh, evidence is also a social construct. I forgot. Silly me. Apple, why do we still have emojis like these? Promoting body insecurity? It's 2018. Wake up, Apple. Imagine living a life where you feel threatened by an emoji. Like, I understand if you see like some ripped dude and you feel a bit bad about yourself. I mean, obviously that poster shouldn't be taken down, but I understand the feeling. But this, feeling threatened by an emoji, You must be living quite a life, dude. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, it'd mean a lot to me if you could subscribe, like the video, all that. As always, my links for Instagram, Twitter, and all my social media down below. My neighbor's dog does not want to shut up. I'm going to do this outro quickly. I do hope you enjoyed this video. As always, thank you to my generous patrons. And without further ado, I'll see you.